Okay, our next two elements for the here on the exam blueprint or exam objectives, we have, or the next item is align elements, and right after that is mirror elements, and those are two very simple functions that I think I'll include in this video. So we're going to do align and mirror elements. Now, hopefully you had some time to go back and put a few extra things in your bunkhouse here. I didn't put a lot, I just put a couple more bunks here. But to use align, you can align elements and walls and all kinds of stuff. I mean, pretty much anything you want to align. I'm going to scoot this bed over here and show you how that works. Okay, so here we are. We've got to align some stuff. Everything's kind of out of order. The align tool, of course, is in the modify panel, or the modify tab right here. And of course, you can go to that anytime by clicking right here. And then we have the align tool. So I'm going to click on the align tool. If you look down in the status bar down here at the bottom, not the Windows status bar, but the Revit status bar, and it says, please select line or point of reference for alignment. Well, I want to line up these bunks here. So if I hover over this bunk, this bunk here is where I want it to be. I'm going to select the center line of that bunk to make my lineup point, and now I'm going to select the center line of the item I want to line up with it. So first you select the item that you want to keep where it's at, and then the second click would be the item that you want to move to that location. So I just hover over here and click on that middle line, and it lines up that bunk right there. Something else, we can also use this on our walls. Let's say these two walls are crooked. Remember, I was putting this wall in earlier and it was just a little bit off. And of course I made it more off for this video so I could really show you how it works. So I can click on the surface of the face here, the finish, and click on the finish of this wall, and boom, they both line up perfectly. Works in many different directions. Here we can line these beds up horizontally. Okay, and of course maybe I wonder if this will work. I'm going to try this. I'm going to click the edge of the bed here, and that's actually not what I want first. First I want the wall actually. So back in my align tool, I'm going to select the edge of the wall, then we'll select the edge of the bunk, and there we go, right up next to the wall. Okay, so everything is perfectly aligned. I'll probably move things around a little bit, kind of don't like the way they are right now. But anyway, next one is mirror. So looking at this, I can mirror this bunk right here. There's two types of mirror. This mirror here says mirror pick axis. That's if you want to mirror something around an axis that already exists in your drawing. It could be I could rotate this bunk here, or mirror this bunk. Sorry about that. Mirror this bunk to the other side of that window by picking the center of that window when I do it. I'll show you how that works. So I'm going to mirror, click on mirror. I'm going to click on the item that I want to mirror, and that is going to be this bunk. Now I want to pick on the item center point that I want it to align with. And I think I have to push enter to get into that next mode. And now I can pick the center of this window. So yes, once you pick the component you want to center, click the enter button, and then you can go into a different mode where you can select the center of where you want that axis to be. So this axis is basically going to be running right through that window right here. Now click there, and then there we go. I've got my bunk mirrored, and I can do that with any item in the plan whatsoever. Now let's say we are going to mirror something else, but we're going to draw the mirror line. So maybe we don't have a piece of geometry that we want to center it around. Maybe we just want to draw the line somewhere out in space. So we go to this one. It says mirror draw axis. So we click on that one. We'll click our component, and we'll click enter, and then we just kind of line up as best we can a mirror line. We draw it down here, boom, and there we go. There's another bunk, and this thing's going to be full of bunks. All right, well, that's it for what was that? That was aligning elements and mirroring elements. Practice that with a few other things in your plan, and get everything nice and aligned and organized, and then everything will be so cool when we're done. All right, we'll see you later.